It's a beautiful edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV with your darling Michael Adekunle. Okay, today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands, I have with me the Daily Independent newspaper and the Vanguard newspaper. Vanguard newspaper and Daily Independent newspaper taking us on today's journey on Bystanders at Newsstands. All right, let's check out the stories on their front pages. Past leaders will be tried for economic sabotage. Past leaders will be tried for economic sabotage. That's what AGF is saying this morning at the newsstand. There are looters everywhere, says Transparency International. Denied Balarabe Musa fault TI. We've been taken for a ride, says Afeni Ferry. Boko Haram recaptures 2 local government areas in Borno State. Raises secretariats, residential buildings. Please identify 4 Ekweremadu attackers in Germany. Please identify 4 Ekweremadu attackers in Germany. I have invested 1.3 trillion naira in education. That's what the president Muhammadu on the front page of Vanguard newspaper. I have invested 1.3 trillion naira in education. Is saying that's the president of Nigeria. Okay, we have another story here. Federal government sets up to recover 640 billion from. Federal government sets up panel to recover 614 billion naira from 35 states. Tension as herdsmen rape, kill 62-year-old Enugu woman. Wow. Tension as herdsmen rape, kill 62-year-old Enugu woman. Ibadan crisis. We won't surrender our crowns. New kings insist. Okay, let's move to another. The story we have here, written boldly on Daily Independent newspaper, very captivating one here. Federal government asks 35 states to refund 614 billion naira budget support. Federal government asked 35 states to refund 614 billion budget support. Woman tortures daughter for to death, escapes with cops. NNPC under remitted 77.92 billion naira to federation account, says NEITI. Earth will roll over $9 billion judgment against Nigeria. Federal government is saying this. Okay, let's move to the top of this newspaper. 17 died in Kwara autocrat. 17 died in Kwara autocrat. Boko Haram attacks Borno again. Boko Haram attacks Borno communities, raises INEC office, destroys houses. Okay, these are the stories we have on the front pages of Daily Independent newspaper and Vanguard. Let's join our reviewers for more reviews.
Do I control your resources? They have still oil well.
In Imo State. Look,
Delta State.
herdsmen are killing your grandmother in Enugu. You are here carrying bag in Lagos. You are fighting the Ekweremadu in Germany. Why not come home and fight? Our public leader is on this run. This was what Ojukwu did. He went or he was on the run.
Delta State.
Death face to face. He has already is dead.
For certain. 16 oil well. Go and control your resources.
It is better. We are living fine. We are living fine. Go there now and do the bunkering. Go and do the bunkering if it is easy. Because you people fail to follow a righteous way. You believe in making quick money. So it doesn't now. You don't mind whose horse is God. Show your son. You believe in making quick money. Everybody is scared of average Igbo man. Anywhere they live, they are scared. They spoil South Africa. They are killing Nigeria in South Africa because of Igbo people. They went to the US. They could not even do anything because they are on the searchlight.
Nigerians don't hear me.
This is a frustrated.
He is a frustrated. He has 16 oil in his state. Go and
we helped your brother. We helped Nnamdi Kanu. We escaped him. Today, you people have no say. Because we are your brothers. Without we, you people cannot survive. Without the South, you cannot achieve Biafra. And you are waiting for South. And it's impossible. You can't achieve it. We are scared of you people because of that intimidation, because of that long throat. We are not one. No, we are not one. The structure is not something that can come together. There are two parallel lines. They are two parallel. They cannot come together. So you understand? They can't come together. If Igbo man is agitating for Biafra, South is agitating for what is it called? What is it called? Revenue allocation. So you understand?
South is not in collaboration with
In any
with the Biafrans.
Parallel lines that can never meet. Two parallel that can never meet because their own ambitions is different from that of the South. Sereleke Disin said it that any person thinking that Delta State or South or Niger Delta is part of Biafra should go and have a rethink. We are not part of them. We are not part. Quote me, it's on Google, it's on everywhere, it's on the press. Are you a pressman? Of course. So let them go and work out their own problem. We don't have the same problem with them. These are two things. Thank you for that.
Surprise. Don't run away. Don't go far. Don't stay to 3 meters away. Closer. Let's debate it here. To you. Let me tell you, surprise to some of you, not me. Let me tell you, before the inception of Biafra, Ojukwu consulted the whole elders of Delta states, Calabar, Cross River states, the current people, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Bayelsa, Anambra, Enugu, Akwa Ibom, Imo, and the Ebonyi state. Even Benue, up to the Benue, the Domas. You understand? We had boundary with them there in Anambra, where I come from, Anambra East. Let me tell you, he made, oh my God, good, prolonged consultations with the called Ohaneze. Ohaneze did not start this time around. Ohaneze has been since over 50 years. This gentleman consulted them
before making the move.
I'm telling you, and they agree. They come out with the name Biafra, which is Portuguese language. I think it means Ethiopian mine or whatever. I was not born then, but I read. This guy is from Delta. Let me tell you, what is good can never be good to entire people. There are still some people that will not like good thing. I'm telling you. This guy, he has been criticizing the Igbo nation, has been criticizing Biafra. I'm telling you, let me tell you, Deltans you see, they play quite important role, more important role even more than we the Anambrans. Zogu, the first revolutionary, is from Opanamo, near Sabadia, Delta State. He started it. It's not right. He's causing himself. Right from biblical days, there are people like that. When the people of the law were coming out of Egypt, he has many people that are going against God's instruction, telling Moses to do otherwise. So if this guy goes against Igbo race, Biafra, he says it's not part of us.
South is not part of it.
He said South is not part of us. We made a good consultation. Vast consultation before we started the war in 1967. The Ibibio, the Afrik, they know about it. The Igbo, the Eka. Ikas is from Eka. Eka Igbo. Abo Umunede, Ogbachuku, Asaba. Now Eka Igbo started this thing now. Obamu now, Chukuma Kaduna Zogo. Yes, he started it. He's from Delta State. He's an Eka Igbo man. So don't mind him. Don't mind him.
Past leaders will be tried for economic sabotage. Now we have it. Yeah, we also have another story here. Federal government sets a panel to recover 614 billion naira from 35 states. I think that money was given to some governors in Nigeria during the time of the period of recession, for the governors to be able to pay some workers or the civil servants.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. Let me speak on economic sabotage first by AGF. What he said about the sabotage. Who are the economic sabotage? The past ones or the present ones? When the past ones are still taking part in this present administration, who are they going to probe? They can candidly do it. We will like that. If they're going to probe the past ones, are they going to probe Akpabio? What about Amechi, who is there? Past leader. What are you talking about? Oshu? So those past leaders are still partaking in this present administration. A fast. This is a cock and bull tale story. Who will let the cat out of the bag? If they can probe the past and still probe the present, pains, tears, and history, that is what we are suffering from. Our politicians, they have killed us for 50 years, 60 years. They are there. Nigerian new graduates, students, children who we believe we are the children, we are the youth. We believe we are the future of tomorrow. We are the hope of the next generation. But these past generation people, these tired generation people, they have been rubbishing the administration. Each and every government that comes and go in Nigeria, are we taking part? We don't. It is the same past leaders. They are the same people ruling us now, present leaders. They are not going to do anything about it. Let us go to another topic, my friend.
Okay, federal government sets up panel to recover 614 billion naira from 35 states. Governors also have given conditions to pay back the money.
They don't have option anyway, but if they could give conditions, fine. But one thing I understand is that if those support projects budget was properly managed, I think there's no need, to refund. It's a very, very nice decision from Buhari. It's a good decision.
They didn't use it rightly.
Use it properly, so it's a good idea. The dictator is thinking right now. Only if Kyari could allow him to perform, only if Erufai could allow this to take effect.
Why did you say Erufai? Why did you mention this?
Erufai is one of the cabals in Nigeria. Erufai is the one ruling Nigeria. Kyari is the woman now in the system. Kyari just come up from the background. I don't know where they bring that one. They brought that one. Everybody, the whole head of service, the whole ministerial nominees, they are reporting to Kyari. He said, I don't have time for you. Go to Kyari. Just imagine. So Kyari is the one dictating to him. He's not the one dictating to Kyari. Imagine that kind of porosely minded man, Buhari. Kyari is the one. So let me tell you, the states, the governors did not use that fund properly. It's a good step. I love that. But let me tell you, if they could be, deducting it from allocations that go to the states gradually, is all right. But if they find out that some of them pocketed the money, somebody like Rochas, I know that guy would have siphoned the whole money into his personal account. EFCC should go. Rochas is a thief. Rochas is a 419. Rochas is a conster that calls his kinsman. It's bad.
It's not the only governor involved.
No, his own is too volatile. It's the only one that I should cast like, okay, Aregbe. Aregbe could not pay 3 years and look at support budgets. We are talking about billions here. Aregbe, the current Minister of Interior. That's what I'm telling you. Both the past and the present leader is not. Aregbe himself participated in the previous government, taking part in this present administration to probe him. If the enemies, Rocha's own too volatile, is too revealing, is too accentuated. What about Aregbe? Aregbe's West is highly accentuated. So if they could probe everybody, Aregbe should be probed. It's a nice idea.
Okay, let's go to Ekweremadu story here. Police identify 4 Ekweremadu attackers in Germany. I read some comments 2 days ago, even 3 days ago. Some of our viewers made some comments and said no person has been arrested. No German police has made any arrest on any Nigerians. Now, or let me say any Nigerian. Now, here we have it. Police identify 4 Ekweremadu attackers in Germany.
Okay, it depends on the police. So, if this is the Nigerian police force, I think yes, you can't be.
Well, we can't give you a fact.
So news about Ekweremadu, we are receiving information that Ekweremadu himself, the reason why Ekweremadu was attacked, is beyond ordinary IPOB agitation. Ekweremadu, let me tell you, collected bribe from Buhari, 6.2 billion, with the other royal father in Abapa, Abapa Nike Enugu, to support Ruga. I'm telling you, bros. So IPOB got wind up. For them to have voiced their anger on that gentleman like that, there is something behind it. He took bribes. Something is fishing on the ground. He took bribes, 6.2 billion with the other royal father in Enugu State to allow Ruga to cede good, parcels of land to Ruga for Ruga the state settlement. I'm telling you, this is a classified information. I don't think it has gone viral, but I know by next week it will go viral on social media.
Did you get it from a credible source?
Very, very credible.
A reliable source?
Yes, Google it, go to, you will see it. I'm telling you.
To what we have been, the president is saying, yeah, I have invested 1.3 trillion naira in education. Yet, some Nigerians are not educated.
This one is just another political promise. So, say anytime we interview him, he go talk say na political promise. This is another political lie. So let me tell you, he invested trillion education where? Go to our universities. All our universities, okay, let me tell you, 3 weeks ago, we saw the dilapidated facilities of Ahmadu Bello University. The facilities are in a sorry situation. Another one, I think UI, it should be UI. My brother is in a sorry situation. If you go to our universities, the facilities just are rotting away. I'm telling you. What for now? What trillion? Is it not for renovation of school premises and facilities? Why there are such or facilities to renovate? I think understand. It's an statement. And if you invest such on education, then there will be no more students. I think understand. Paying for this, paying for that will reduce. And it will affect all these private universities and private schools that Nigerians are paying with their blood, parents. So I don't know why this Buhari of a man could not investigate well and come out with facts first before he speaks out. Because somebody like us, we hunt facts, we grab facts, and we speak facts. I'm telling you.
Down to what we have here, tension as herdsmen rape killed 62-year-old Enugu woman. Enugu has been one of the states suffering the problem of herdsmen. We had some priests killed in the Enugu.
Was killed,
even before that. Even before that.
It's true. During night vigil like that. Yes. Geographically they have boundary with the Benue, and Benue I think is part of the north before. So they are susceptible, they are prone to attack from herdsmen because of Enugu's geographical location. And again, right from onset, in 80s, 90s, they allowed the Fulanis. Yes, there are some communities, if you go there in Enugu State, they meet Fulanis. Common market, common stream, common farmland. Brought this to limelight is this current Fulani headers encroachment, encroachment and attacks. Do you understand, on Nigerians?
I want to start with a little bit proverb. If you give your child 1 million naira and a child of 2 years old that only believe in film bottle, do not give him 2 million naira, say, take it, go and invest. What will you expect? See, Nigeria, what am I trying to say that Nigeria is so advanced and they have been sentenced into perpetual agony of economic sabotage. What am I trying to say? Now, because of mono-economy system that we have been practicing for so many decades, that sentenced us into a very serious level of poverty, agony, and economic backwardness. We talk about that. The bailout. This is not. Buhari is not only the president that gives bailout to 36 state federation, excluded Lagos State. You have an instance that a state, because of the lacuna political structure we have put down in Nigeria, in the sense that the state only exists as an administrative agency. They cannot generate revenue, not have enough industrialization, not enough idea of human capital development. Those are the catalyst foundation of building economy of a state. A state governor the last and adamant every month going to Abuja drinking a cup of tea and ever water. Is that president? I need revenue, education. I have challenges in my state. I need bailout and whatever, this and that. But my brother, as a young man, I want to ask you, for how long can we continue in this way? My advice to the federal government is that they should forget about this 15 billion or whatever. They will not see the money. Workers are running into a rampage concerning the use of minimum wage. If any state, a state that has up to 5,000 civil servants, 10,000 civil servants, they spend not less than 3.8 billion monthly for the current expenditure, which means goes to the salary, and the revenue generated from this state is less than 30%. So they only spend 90% on the current expenditure. Now, where is the money for capital expenditure, which is the channel of creating job for the young people, for the youth? Because if government create job and they employ the people will now pay tax to the government, and government will now use the money to create those amenities for the people. That our state now become a primitive and lacuna society where nothing is happening. After Lagos, Port Harcourt and Kano, tell me any state that economically vibrant. Now, see, this is the system that we want to operate. No problem. So federal government should stop lamenting and complaining. They should keep on injecting more money to the state, so then to recure the current expenditure that you and I know that it can never work. It can never work. Let me tell you, for instance, we are talking about Dubai every day. Dubai. Dubai comes from God. I can tell you the number of almost 21 governors here that has properties worth billions of dollars in Dubai. I can tell you, but this is social media. I will not mention their names. Even your village go from was much better than Dubai 20 years ago. But people come with the ideology. Come, we have water, we have sea. At least we can do something. If you cannot not achieve anything, at least you can make this place to be center for world. Experts, yes, experts came from different where there were a lot of constellation. There were a lot of constellation, but the dream come to actualization. But now nobody know what's called United Arab Emirates when they talk about Dubai. Are you getting my zero? Me now, the problem we have that there is no ideology in governance. We are dancing political bra that will stand down us into perpetual agony of economic sabotage. That is what we are facing in this country. So, President Buhari will stop lamenting. Federal government will stop lamenting. They will never see a bet to 1 naira, because a child that is hungry for money, he said, last week I'll give you 10 naira, please. Sorry, give it to me back. It will never work. So they are chasing shadow that they can never cast the true reality. But let me tell you one thing. It is not too late.
Did the government make a mistake by giving them that money to invest in the right places?
Yes, good. For who most is given, most is expected. Who control the power of the economy? Who manage the resources? So the federal government was not wrong. They were doing their legitimate responsibility, giving those funds to the state. But the state are economically vibrant to refund the money back. That is what I'm trying to tell you. They can, yes, but I just flash your mindset back to the language of restructuring, where they talk about revolution of power, where each component states of government will manage their resources allotted to their disbursals and pay the royalty to the central government. That is how it is being done in Europe, America, and Brazil. So we must stop dancing akimbo style of music that does not have any sound and direction. So now, in my conclusion, now is that what have been done have been done. Federal government, let's go back to the drawing board. They restructure Nigeria so that you will manage your resources, manage what you have. The idea of running to federal government on daily basis, collecting revenue allocation is not working, and the federal government is crying, lamenting also the same problem that they have some project to embark on and they're not able to work on it. So what I'm going to say is that let everybody manage what they have.
Their resources.
So we must not we should stop promoting psychophancy and bureaucracy in governance. Thank you, my brother.
All right, viewers, you've heard it all from our reviewers at the news stand today. Do join us next time as we bring you another interesting topic from our very, very good dailies in Nigeria. Till I join you next time on this platform, I remain Michael Adekunle. Behind the camera, Latif Adeboale. Also, Femi Oyebipe, Samuel, keeping it real behind the camera. In the studio, Michael Ojo, that's the editor himself. Also keeping it real on Flip TV. Bye.